Hey there, and welcome back to more Diablo 4 testing. So let's try out the druid. I got some opals ready so we can buy some stuff. Also, I did defeat a Shava yesterday, so we got some legendaries. So let's see if the druid actually changes a little bit, or is it gonna be the same old kinda need a buff kind of situation, because the druid seems to be still the weakest class out of all of them. I don't know what they did with the druid. They just mess it up so badly every time they try to make it better, but it doesn't make it better. Oh, it just seems to mess it up for some reason. So yeah, I did get a legendary from Ashava, so this one. And this is what I was talking about the last time I got this thing. So we're gonna change the build a little bit. We're gonna go with the bear form, and we'll see if the bear form actually is more sustainable and more interesting rather than the current werewolf form. Every other ability I do prefer, and I do like the build. But yeah, poison wolf might be actually decent enough once the full game comes out. So I'm just gonna refund all the points. That's gonna be a lot faster to do. And we're gonna go and test out the bear form. So we're gonna go maul. If an enemy hit by maul, then fortify. Yeah, definitely. 20 chance to knock down enemies. Increases the range of radius. Now we're gonna go with that one. 1 here, 1 point here, 1 point here. Then pulverize gonna go full. Gonna go with this. Overpowered by pulverize are stunned for 2 seconds. Enemies hit with pulverize deal 20. I think the stun is better.
Hello.
Who's there? We're gonna go with bulwark. I like the bulwark a lot. Nice spell. Non-physical resistances. I think these are worth actually investing. But currently we're gonna go with a couple of points in the creeper. Duration is increased by 1 second. Critical strike chance is increased by 20 against enemies strangled by poison creeper. I think it's worth doing those. Creeper's active poisoning duration is increased by 3 seconds. Trample. Shapeshift into werebear, become unstoppable and charge forward, dealing. We're gonna try this one out. Bonus damage is reduced by 450 each enemy hit after first. We don't need the poison now, because this is like more for the wolf. Well, in werebear form, you receive 5 additional healing from all sources. Could be decent, I would say. How many points do I have left? 2. Let's go with this one. Casting trample grants 20 base life. Casting trample grants 20 spirit. Yeah, I think spirit is definitely what we need, like, a lot. The companion skills deal 10 bonus damage. Shift into werebear and bellow a mighty roar. Okay, 1 more point. Where do I put it? Earthen Bullock makes you unstoppable while active. You know what? Let's put it there. I think it's a decent option. Alright. New build. The item. I just need the totem though. Do I have any totems left? Probably not. We're just gonna get it somewhere. Well, there's not much to do now. It's basically we can just run a few dungeons. Get the blood howl. Or Dagon is not up for us, not yet at least. I don't think I want to do dungeons for any other class. I think we can try out the Druid a little bit, and after a while we're gonna just create a new character. Because I don't know if I'm gonna start with a Druid, I'll be quite honest. The Druid seems to be the weakest one currently. I might just go with the Rogue at this point, because the Rogue does seem a little bit more fresh and more interesting. You know what? Let's try going to that dungeon, even if I don't really need the blood howl, but I'm willing to test out the build. Maybe. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. I have like the obols, and you can trade those. You can trade obols and get a chance to get a legendary item. Okay. I don't even need to teleport. There's a merchant here in the city too. Let's go to him. We can trade a lot. No. It depends on what kind of legendaries there are for the wolf. Maybe there are decent ones. I don't know. Okay, we do have the cap. Maybe I should try getting like gloves, because yeah. My gloves are not...
Try again. Until next time.
Are you serious right now? I just wasted so much on this and I didn't even get rare gloves. Oh, you serious now? Yeah, the legendaries are a little bit strict this time around, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's going to be the case like in the main game, that you don't really get like the legendaries like lost previous betas. That could be the case though. I'm gonna keep the axe for a while. Yeah, I can't use that one. I'm just gonna dismantle it. The rest I can keep. Let's try the dungeon now. Yeah, I wonder if the main game is gonna be
I
good.
cannot do that here.
Well, the gameplay is fun. Everything is basically fun so far. It just seems like some classes are a little bit overwhelmed and not performing as good as others. But maybe it's, yeah, maybe once the main game comes out and you like reach like more levels, there's gonna be a bit more build up. Now it's kicking their asses, huh?
I must wait, or I do not have enough spirit.
Oh, we're red bear, huh? Get him. I think it's a different legendary though.
I'm not ready yet.
Get over here. Oh, come on, lady. What happened? Did we succeed? Did we do it? Maybe. Not entirely sure if we managed actually. Maybe. Oh, and a totem, look at that. Just great. Just what I needed actually. Hey, and also this. Yeah, I'm gonna change it. I think it's better. Nice. I prefer the one-handed weapons with the totems because the druid looks better then. I like those like druid shamanistic like type of classes. But I think, yeah, they did change the pulverized legendary a little bit. Because I think last time when I had the legendary, it was like doing like an earth wave. Basically, you slam the ground and it just makes a wave and it continues further down the line. It goes in front of you. And this time it seems like it just a bunch of rocks just spawn out of the ground and they deal a little bit of AoE damage. Still good, but definitely different. Core Dragon. You've reached your destination. Yeah, we'll try out the rogue in a little while. I'll do the dungeon and we'll try out the rogue afterwards. I want to see if the rogue is as close to being what it was in previous betas, or it got nerfed or buffed or whatever. Get over here.
I must wait a moment.
Well, if you have that legendary, you definitely could do a lot of damage. The bear looks way better than the wolf. I mean, with this hairstyle and color. It looks way more red than the wolf. That is certainly true. Damn, what kind of games are gonna come out after Diablo 4?
I need more spirit. I must wait a minute.
What I don't like about the bear is that it's a little bit slower, but it definitely pinpunches way harder than the wolf. Oh damn, every skill is just doing more. Yeah, it seems like the bear is where you need to go. Sorry. Sorry, the internet crashed. Okay, it seems that we're back. Sorry, the internet crashed. I hate the internet. It just gets so bad at most of the time. Not sure why though. But it seems like it's fine now. Got him. Yeah, but the damage does seem a lot better on the werebear form.
I'm not ready. I'm low on spirit.
Oh, get over here, fool! Back! Nice. It's a lot of a difference between the bear and the wolf. I have a legendary still for the wolf, but those are not doing as great.
I need more spirit.
Yeah, this deals a lot. What's up, boys? At least it actually damages more enemies with the basic attack. But I think I will go on the easier difficulty once the main game comes out. Mainly because if you're lucky with the legendaries, you can do more damage. But if you're unlucky with the legendaries, the game gets harder for no reason at all. Mainly because you were just unlucky to get legendaries. And I think that's unfair. But if you do get a good legendary, it's a whole different story. Just annihilate the enemy. Yeah, you just whack them from the existence. Basically, just a second. There we go. Hello. There's no desktop sound for some reason. Oh, wait a minute. There is. Never mind. Hold up. Oh, the sounds are a little bit too loud for some reason. I don't know. I've changed the sounds in the game and it doesn't seem to be changing anything. I just don't get it why. It doesn't work. These settings don't seem to be working for some reason. Especially during the attack. It just goes wild.
I do not have enough spirit. I must wait a minute.
Damn, this attack does a lot of damage though. Why would you go for the wolf when the bear does like significantly more damage? It just seems like the wolf form is not even worth it.
I must wait a minute.
What's up, boys? I love this one in Diablo 3. It was such a good one. It got rid of most of the annoying enemies. There was a buddy of somebody. Oh, this also goes pretty far. Good. Oh, the way is open now. I think I did this dungeon, but with the rogue last time I played it. Oh yeah, I remember this hole.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh damn, those bubbles follow you. Oh, he got stunned, mate. Oh yeah, the damage is way better. The bosses are dying a lot faster too. Oh damn! Enough! Not bad! And we unlock the power-up. The weapon is pretty good. 2 sockets. That's probably the first I got with 2 sockets. Oh no, not the first, but the first rare that we got with 2 sockets. Very nice. Yeah, I don't remember if I changed the difficulty though. Maybe I'm playing on the easier one than the veteran. Maybe that's why the enemies are dying a lot faster. But at the same time, you get the legendary, deal a lot more damage too. Especially if it goes well with your abilities. Or at least ability, which it increases the damage for.
That's the stuff.
Well, the druid is still a mystery to me. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be as good as in the end. Maybe it will get better over time in the main game. Currently, it does seem like it's a little bit lacking. 12 stacks your next pulverize will overpower. But yeah, the bear form build seems to be better than the wolf. That is definitely true. Especially if you get the legendary for it. You can clearly see it. But there's a big difference between the werebear form and the werewolf form. Well, it highly depends on what kind of, like, these you will get later on in the game. Damage reduction, these are like defensive. Resources after killing an enemy with shred, your next werewolf skill generates 20 more spirit and deals 20 increased damage. This one seems to be good, but it's still not as good as the one with the bear. Damaging a poisoned enemy with a werebear skill will instantly deal 120% damage of the poisoning damage and consume the poisoning. Well, this now might change everything. So you do a mix-up between the bear and the werewolf. You invest a lot in the poison damage, and you just choose one bear skill, and probably just choose the charge. This one, the trample. You do that one, and you instantly apply like a lot of the poisoning damage. Then the poisoning build might work. Store one of your primary resource when you crowd control an enemy. Lucky hit, Windshear has up to 5% chance to fully restore your spirit. 5% chance to get all the spirit. Could be good, but it's probably gonna be such a rare, trick to get. I mean, 5% is just so very low. So definitely it's gonna be like a very rare tick to get. When you're struck as a werebear, you have 20 chance to gain 1 spirit. Utilities, when you have fortify, your earth skills gain 2 ranks. While hurricane is active, gain 2 ranks. Becoming injured while crowd control grants you unstoppable for 4 seconds. This effect has a 40-second cooldown. This one might be good actually for defensive capabilities at least. Because you might get a lot of crowd control, especially with the frozen stuff. The frozen stuff is the worst to evade. Lucky hit, when you hit crowd control enemy, there is up to a 30 chance for that crowd control effect to spread to another unaffected enemy. This one's not bad, but 30% is also not that great of a deal. Damage from earth skill, slow enemies. Critical strikes grant 8% movement speed for 1 second up to 6 seconds. Could be decent for mobility. While unstoppable and for 4 seconds after, you gain 10% increased movement speed and move freely through enemies. This one could be better than this one, though. There are not that many offensive ones, which is like kind of weird that they didn't put, but probably because there's like going to be a ton more items which you can use. Distant enemies have a chance to be stunned for 8 seconds. Attacking enemies with basic skill increases the damage of your next core skill cost by 5% up to 30. This one is definitely going to be one of the better ones that you should be using. You basically like stack up the points up to like 20 or 30. And then you blast the core spell and you deal more damage. The duration of Grizzly Rage is increased by 1 second. In addition, critical strikes while Grizzly Rage is active increases your critical strike damage. This one could be definitely decent enough too. Hurricane damage probably is good. Inner Calm. Increased damage for each second you stand still up to 30. This one I would say would work better for the ranged druid rather than the bear or werewolf druid. Core skills deal additional 6% damage for each active companion. Could be decent if you just have like main skills as companions, but I don't know if that's good. Well, the companion spells are, to be quite fair, are pretty good. But maybe it is worth using the companions on the lower bar. Basic skills gain 15% attack speed. Could be good for the bear form. Well, maybe there will be a lot more once the game comes out. I mean, because there's like... Seems like 8 of these is defensive, 15 offensive, 5 resource, 5 utility, and 2 mobility. It's not that much. But I guess it might change throughout seasons and throughout the game's development later on. Okay, so we don't have anything basically to do. We did kill a Shava. And I think you can kill her only once. Basically, there is a lot of side quests, but side quests are... So I don't think we're gonna get a lot of legendary. So what we're just gonna do is try the rogue. Just to see if the rogue is a little bit different from the previous time or not. Because the sorcerer is definitely the strongest one so far. The barb is probably... So I'd say sorcerer, necromancer, rogue, barbarian most likely, and then the druid. According to the power levels and how good they actually play. I would say that's probably the order. You know what? Let's go with the female. Let's customize. I think I like this face the most. I would like to see more customization, to be quite fair. I want to see more customization. Currently, I don't think they have enough of it. 11 haircuts is not like a lot. Unless they're gonna put those like later on and you just get more, you will unlock more and more cosmetics while playing the game. And I believe that's going to probably be the case. They will just be pulling in people with more cosmetics. I think I like this haircut. Hair color now. So many colors though. Still not enough, but it's better than the rest. I mean, yeah, let's go with dark brown. Most of the makeup just feels that it suits the necromancer a lot more than any other class. To be quite fair. We'll go with this. Doesn't any tattoos actually suit the rogue though? Do they suit the rogue? Well, I guess this one suits the rogue the best. Okay, should be good. Yeah, let's go with the adventure. Although it would be probably better to test it on the veteran, but I think I'll start with the easier version in the main game too. Just up to the point where I get more legendaries.
Before I freeze.
Oh, I can already invest the points. Puncture, Heartseeker. Let's go with Heartseeker for now. Maybe later we'll change. I was playing like 2 builds like last time for the rogue. The melee one with the flurry and the puncturing arrow one. I preferred both, but at later stages it seemed like it was more fun to play the melee rogue with the daggers and all. The flurry build was pretty decent.
Careful! He's a wild one.
What's it to you?
Come.
He's a wild one.
There is evil staring in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Brought these down from Kyovashat.
Could you protect us from...
Instant levels. Okay, so it doesn't matter which difficulty you play, you still get levels pretty quickly. Was it actually the better one? I think. Particularly strikes gain 8 attack speed. Yeah, let's go with this one. I think a better out of all the 4 that you can start with. Well, the beginning is also pretty better with the rogue. It's more it has more maneuverability, it's more agile. You can start with like the ranged spells. Well, the druid can do that too, but it is definitely way easier to play the ranged characters than it is to play melee characters, no matter the game. Let's go inside the crypt. I just don't get why the first like levels or chambers are like empty. Is it to build tension or something? Cause I don't see the point. Because Once you enter like the third room, you encounter like skeletons. But up to that point, there is just like empty. Nothing's in the room. Yeah, you still get levels pretty quickly. Oh, puncturing shot. Bloody. Double puncturing shot. For now. Got him. But the game does run smoothly. That's probably the biggest, like, advantage so far about the game. Oh yeah, puncturing shot is nice. If they line up, they're dead. They just die. Just line them up, boys. Get the fall in. Dude. I think I'm gonna go off the rogue. It just seems better, dude. It's the first skill you get. Second skill, I mean. Core ability, and it's still better. It one-shots most of the enemies. In a straight line as well.
I need more time.
The rogue. Damn, I was willing to play the druid so badly. I like the class a lot, but it seems like the rogue type classes are probably suiting me a lot better too. I was always like keen on the rogue in World of Warcraft, although I did like the shaman and the druid a lot too. But there's just something about the rogues that I like a lot. Well, we'll see how the boss dies. It's gonna be a quick kill or not. Because with the Necro, it was a pretty quick one.
I'm not ready yet. Need more energy.
That is a lot of damage.
I'm low on energy.
Oh my god, the damage. He's dying, boys. He don't stand a chance.
I need more time.
Enough. Go to hell, boy. Nice, we got a sword, a bow, and some gloveroons. I don't know. It seems like it's doing way better than the bloody druid. I don't know, they messed up with the druid for some reason. It seems like the druid just... The only thing that can save the druid is the end game.
The old ruins are clear.
And even then, I'm not entirely sure.
I'm low on energy.
Damn, Torvi was tough. She was not dying quick enough, huh? Torvi. Stannis. Baratheon.
You are blessed.
Like us now.
That
Really?
was all of them. Light willing.
Mind giving me a little bit of sugar?
Madman.
Медумоян. Open the gates, bloody man. Prayers of salvation. Blood
Like the
petals.
ones I was fed.
Yes.
Is this real?
You came to thank the light. You collapsed.
Gold necklace, boys.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, I can see there. That guy in the cellar, I don't think you get some out of it. It's not from the first cellar. Maybe you get lucky, maybe then you get something. Would be funny if I got a legendary here. That would be so cool.
I don't have enough energy.
So get some, then. Oh, I did get a level up. The first seller doesn't drop anything, so it's not worth going inside of it. Penetrating shot deals 10 increased damage per enemy it pierces. Right, go with that. Piercing those fools. Oh snap, boys, look at the damage, he just died. Oh no. Yeah, dude, look, this is insane. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the rogue. I'm gonna be the rogue, oh man. Yeah, because there's more variety to it. Yeah, of course, the first, like, levels are like you're basically one-shotting everything. But the further you go, the less you will do that.
I don't have enough energy.
Also, this is probably the easier difficulty, so maybe that's why I'm doing a lot better too. Because with the druid, I was going on the higher difficulty. Still, the druid seemed weaker. I'm getting a lot of both, which is nice. Damn, I'm getting a lot of gear as well. What the? Like the third bow. Sorry, little goat. I thought they drop materials, but they do not. Choose, nice.
I'm not ready yet.
The dodge for the rogue is also nice.
I need more time. Is anyone here?
What are you finding back here?
His mum.
Short fires. Young. Freshly turned.
If penetrating shot damages at least 3 enemies, your next
Further
penetrating
south
shot
from
has a
the
20
others.
increased critical strike chance.
They're spreading.
When cast with full energy, penetrating shot will slow all enemies if it hits by 50% for 3 seconds. Elite enemies will also be knocked down for 1.5 seconds. I think this one is better than this one. Rarely will you get like more enemies, unless you get the legendary. If you don't get the legendary, you don't get the chance like to hit like 3 enemies a lot of the time, or most of the time. Oh, there was a chest behind the house. Oh, we have some secrets, Lofara. Laura. That is. Laura be hiding some things from us, huh?
This close to the city. And its evil is spreading.
Got some new pawns. I'm also getting a lot of shorts. Lots of shorts.
Need more energy.
Hello, boys.
Never thought I'd live to see all this. The angel in Ari.
The angel
That's
in
not me.
there. Yes.
Kiobashad lies just ahead.
The story is just jumping pretty quickly.
Hold. To
That
enter
is
the
pro-
city, you must
We have
first
I have like a
traverse.
little bit of a fear that the story just goes a little bit too fast. There are not that many main quests, so if you just focus
Take a
on the main
piece
quest,
of
there are like
holy cedar
10 in
from the
total
shrine,
for the
and
first
inscribe
act,
it with the sin which troubles you.
I think.
Then cast it into the brazier. As the
But that's a
fire
bit odd. I hope that the main game is a bit longer, but
burn away your sin.
as far as we played the beta, I mean, you do the first act and you reach like level 25 pretty quickly, level 22. And this beta, level 20 was basically nothing. You could reach it so quickly. So I have a little bit of a fear that the campaign might not be as long, although the map looks like very big. Why am I stuck? Is the internet going down or something?
I'm not ready yet.
So be ready then. Hello? What's going on there? The beta should have more time, shouldn't it?
I can't do that here.
Yeah, I don't think it's the lag. It's just you can't enter the city. Let's try leaving the game and relogging again. Maybe there's a slight hiccup or something. Hopefully it is. Just a slight hiccup. Did it? Or maybe they did finish the beta then, but that would be wild. I thought that's going to last throughout the day. Or maybe the servers are crashing. The first crash throughout the weekend. Yeah, so far the game was running pretty smoothly. There were no crashes, so that was pretty good. So I guess the launch is going to be decent, with the servers at least. Because usually if there's like a new World of Warcraft like expansion, usually the servers are like crashing a lot, especially in WoD. Dude, that was a messed up launch, wasn't it? I can't log in the Rogue. Maybe I can log in into Druid. Nope. It ain't logging in, man. The hell? I guess we can wait a couple of minutes. I'm gonna make a short break then. Be right back. The server slam is actually over. I just checked Twitter and they seem to have finished it already. So yeah, there's no way we're gonna play it because they ended the beta. But anyways, thank you very much for joining in and having fun with me together. I hope you enjoyed it, as I did enjoy the playthrough as well, and we're hoping the main game is gonna be better and better, and it will get better. I mean, there's a lot of things they need to work out, especially buff the druid. Seriously, Blizzard, buff the druid. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and ringing that notification bell. And I'll be seeing you around in the next one. Have a nice day or evening, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.